In this video we're just going to show you how you can set up iDMSS Lite to access the live streams basically on your DVR. So you should have a little icon like this on your desktop or on your phone I should say, and just press into it then. Okay, so by default it'll come up with something like this, okay? But what you do is you press this little icon in the top corner and bring you into this menu here, and you want to go to Device Manager. So by default there'll be one called Demo in here, and that's just one that comes by default, but it shouldn't work anyway, okay? So what you want to do is go to Add. You want to manually add. So what you want to do is you want to set the name first, DVR 16. Now you can call this anything you want. Actually I've typed it in wrong there, but it absolutely means not, you know, it doesn't matter. It's just for your own reference when you're on your phone, okay? So the address then will be your IP address, and your IP address, what we should say about this is we recommend that any people doing stuff with DVRs and viewing it remotely and things like this, they obtain a static IP address, okay? Now there's a lot of companies that provide this, and you know, broadband providers in Ireland and things like this, and some of them will actually give one free static IP to business customers. You know, other ones may charge a small fee, things like this, but it just makes the setup of all this sort of thing a lot easier. So the address will take the form of something like 111.111.111.111. It'll just be a series of numbers with dots between them, okay? So that's basically it. So the port that we set up on our DVR already was 4001, okay? And the username we just created one, you know, just for test purposes for this. So it was called user, and the password we set up on this was the test password was 1 2 3 4 no 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. We just set up 4 ones, okay? So obviously you'd have your own password and username and things like this, and you know, obviously try and make password fairly complicated, but obviously something you'd remember. We just set this up quickly just to make the videos, so we kept it simple so we'd remember. The channel amount, you know, we'll say there's 16 cameras. You could have 8, you could have anything like that, it doesn't really matter. And we'll just save then, and that's it. And then basically you can go back to your live preview using this icon here, and you can go in and view your live recordings. But obviously I've set this up with a dummy IP address, so it won't work, but you get the general gist of how it would work. So that's basically it, how you configure iDMSS on your mobile phone.